Welcome back to Artists on Artists on Artists on Artists. This week, it's Christmas, and we're in the kitchen. Netflix is decorating something.
The popular Netflix is Blank Something series has blown up since they first debuted here on Artists on Artists on Artists on Artists, and this holiday edition is no different.
Today, we get in the mind of people trying to figure out the best way to decorate for the holidays. So if you're a decorator, you might want to listen in.
So sit back, relax, and here's the behind the scenes of a competition show. Let's listen in.
Wow.
Hey!
Oh my God!
Feels like we're back on set, am I right?
So good to be back. It's so good to be back. We're here.
It's
We're
so
here.
good.
Yeah,
We're here.
yeah.
It's
I
so good to
cannot
be
believe
back.
it. We have every one of these executive producers. The whole team is here because we're finally doing some press.
It's so good to be here. I'm so excited. It's going to be so much fun. We're just really, really having a great time this holiday season, getting us all together. It's been really fun.
It's been so amazing. Netflix is decorating something. Of course, we are decorating kitchens. We are decorating cookies. And we are decorating yummy holiday eggnog drinks. It's a competition, fun for the whole family, and we're so excited to talk about it.
It's like if you put Top Chef in a blender.
Yes.
With so many Christmas sprinkles.
It's exactly like that. If you put a Top Chef in a blender with so many Christmas sprinkles.
Because we here at Netflix love to, when we have a reality concept, we don't want to do it like anybody's done it before.
It's not going to be
So we
the
always
same.
say, put it in the blender. Put it in the blender and
it
see
in the
what comes
blender.
out.
We
See what
want to do
happens.
something that's familiar to you at home, so there's no new elements for you to learn, but faster.
Exactly.
No new
Yes.
elements unless there are. Sometimes we'll sneak a new element in that you've never even thought of before to just spice things up. Hi, I'm Diana Bogle. I am one of the hosts and judges of Netflix is Decorating Something. I started my career as a decorator years ago. My book went... I got on the bestseller of the NY Times decorating top 50 list with Decorate Your Heart. It's a sweet book where I try to decorate people's homes, and by doing that, learning a lot about them.
How are we? I am Paul Ortega.
Whoa,
I am
3 accent changes in a row.
It's really
think
fun
you
to
were
hang out with you,
Southern.
Paul. Paul, it's so much fun.
Nope, this
No,
is not
it-
my thing.
it
Nope,
feels
cut this
like-
out, cut this out. No, don't.
Paul always says
don't.
that. Oh, put $1 in the jar every time you ask to cut something.
Paul says it's not my thing. That's what he
Hey.
says when he walks up and he judges everybody. He says it's not my thing.
Okay, hold on.
So
Yeah.
just for reference,
I-
so the first
You're-
sentence was
I
the
can't
first
hear this.
sentence was Southern.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. Southern.
So we're
but
going
yours-
back.
No, we're Southern.
It's like you've completely forgotten how to do Southern.
I
How about a howdy, y'all? Maybe that.
howdy y'all.
Get you
Here
in
we go,
there.
Here we go. Howdy y'all. Here we go. Howdy y'all. It's me, Paul Ortega. I am Kenny Ortega's brother. And directing's in the family. I'm the director. I'm just so excited. I'm really good with lots of cameras, lots of units. We got. I think for Netflix is decorating something. It's similar to the other Netflix is doing something where we're rolling on. I think like 3. What is it? 3. Top frames so we can get the lower down, right?
Top frames.
Top frames above head.
Paul
cameras.
has his own vocabulary for every single camera.
And that's So we got 3. Oh no, I can't listen to you because when I listen to you,
You tell me this every
howdy.
single day.
Howdy. I tell this to you every day.
This
Howdy.
is literally a Freaky Friday situation in a weird way.
I am laughing my buttons off.
Howdy. So we
a little growl.
I have a lot of cameras that we roll on all of it. I'm so used to it. I used to direct. This is actually the first time I've gotten into the narrative or the theatrical commercial space. Those are 3 different things. But I usually direct pageants, and I've always wanted to be like my big brother and direct real stuff with a big studio behind it. And finally, Netflix finally listened to me, and they're letting me in. So I'm a pageant pageant guy. Direct a lot.
Well, thank God we got through that.
She's always keeping us on time. She's always keeping us on
Sorry,
time.
we've got a show to run.
Oh, and I'm sorry. I'm just talking.
Okay. Well, we like to laugh here. My name is Mariana Johnson, and I am the Cupcake Mafia.
The Cupcake Mafia herself.
I am the Cupcake Mafia.
It's a job.
Yeah, it's a job. Someone's got to do it. Oh, wow. Yeah, my dad was the cake boss. He he's in jail now, so we don't have to worry about it.
We're
Is
not,
he really in jail?
we can't
in
bring it up.
jail.
We're not
Cake
allowed to
boss.
bring
He's
it
in
up.
jail. He doesn't want anyone to know. It hasn't reached the press.
Is
so
that
sorry.
actually true?
Yes.
We are the first ones to break this.
No, it's no news.
It's no news. The cake boss is in jail.
The cake boss is in jail. It's true. He cooked
And
the
I
books.
thought he ghosted me.
My dad loves you very much.
Okay, it's nice to hear that. 'cause
My
he
dad
never
loves
said
you
that.
very much. No, it's just in commissary. He doesn't get all the supplies he can get to send you letters, but he's
Okay.
thinking about you.
Okay.
He's thinking
He's
about
working
you.
towards
I
a pen.
swear.
I heard he's working towards a pen, doing a lot of
He's
favors
working towards
inside.
I miss him. I'm a hog, but I miss him.
You are a hog.
You're a hog.
You're such a
Hey,
hog.
quit hogging my dad, will you? Oh my God, I can't believe it's so fun. It's so fun that we're family now, that we get to
Yeah.
go to each other's. Anyway, I'm the Cupcake Mafia. I am a judge. I run a cupcake shop in Brooklyn, and I am a judge and EP on this show. Netflix is decorating something, and I love cupcakes. I just
Do this.
love
No, you can do
cupcakes.
this. Don't be scared. Shh, give her a minute.
I'm sorry. It's just
okay.
I just remember being a little girl in Brooklyn growing up, not knowing who she was supposed to be, and then I went face to face with a cupcake in the grocery store, and she
You didn't
said,
see it
"You
from
are
your dad?
enough."
You didn't see a cupcake from your dad, the cake boss?
No, he doesn't
does
do that. He does cakes. Cakes do nothing for me. I honestly don't understand them. Don't
I
get
bet
them
when you were little, you saw a small cake, and you felt like that's a version of me.
because I'm little.
I dropped my accent because I'm not nervous anymore. That's the thing about me, Paul Ortega. I use an accent when I'm nervous.
Paul Ortega, you are a shapeshifter.
Moving on.
And nice to know we finally got through it and got the explanation.
Back to you.
You know, I'm getting a little choked up. I'm taking up too much time. I'm thinking of the smaller the cupcake I picture in my head, the more I'm gonna cry. So we
Don't go
gotta get
down that
through
rabbit hole. We'll start. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
God,
It's
I
okay.
can't wait for you to be my mom officially.
I can't wait.
I
Tell
can't
him
wait.
to call me.
I will. He says he's
God.
busy. He's got work. He's working.
Work
He's-
what? Working on a what? Working on
He's
shoving
in the
things
library.
Oh, he does do the library work. Okay, he doesn't even tell
Oh,
me
I
that.
heard he's studying law to try to be
He's
his
trying to
own
get
lawyer.
out faster.
Oh, that always works, I hear.
I love when they do that.
You are
prisoners?
cool as a
Yes.
cucumber now.
I finally acclimated to the space. But don't make me nervous because something will
Well,
change.
Paul, it's a nice lesson. You are enough. Okay.
Yeah. Well, last but least, it's just me, the
No.
lowly host of the show. You might know me from
Diane.
We're
Excuse
both
me?
hosts, yeah.
You guys are hosts too?
No, she is. You can't always own the only host.
And
There's
this is
5
our
of you.
funny back and forth.
Well, yeah, but I'm the ringer, as they say.
You're the funny one. You are the funny one.
You know me from my 80s music pop career. I'm Lindy Plop.
Lindy
had
Plop,
all-
your song was always playing in the damn mall.
Give us a little
Yes.
taste
Give
of
us
it.
a little
One more
taste.
taste, Lindy.
Oh, the girls are coming out for you. Don't you worry, 'cause the girls are coming out for you. Don't you worry, 'cause the girls are coming out for you. Don't you worry, 'cause the girls are coming out for you.
Don't you worry.
My favorite part.
I love the bridge. I'm obsessed with the bridge. It makes me cry every time.
Do the whole bridge. Do the whole bridge.
I heard that bridge went recently viral on TikTok.
I know.
'Cause
Well,
the-
thank God I
favorite thing-
warmed up this morning.
All the kids who do stop motion animation in real life are obsessed with it.
They told me go on TikTok. I said I already am. I'm under a troll account, and so they said look for your name, and I found my name, and they're doing all sorts of stop motion.
Yeah.
They're doing things. I saw a NASCAR pit crew doing something to my voice. That was
Well,
a
my
huge
favorite-
honor.
What I love about our show,
Congratulations.
honor.
I'm so sorry. I forgot to congratulate you on that.
I had to call out the rest of the day. I said the biggest thing of my life has ever happened.
I know that put us back like $50,000.
here, it's SNL doing a parody of you and a NASCAR pit team doing something about you.
Exactly. I mean, they're so busy. It's an honor to be considered.
But what I love is that we used that bridge as the 5 minutes left.
Exactly.
Artists on the show, right? So when they're rapping something, because we have multiple stages, right? Diana's doing the what are you doing? The gingerbread.
I do a lot of the decorating, the internal decorating.
Yes.
The
And
real
yeah,
crux of the show.
And so that's
And you're
why
in the
I get
kitchen area,
confused.
right?
I'm in the kitchen area, and I talk to the guests. You have had an issue. I'm a people person. I always have been. I performed in huge arenas. My last live performance was Live Aid, and I can't talk about why I wasn't allowed to perform after that. But it is so fun to be back. And so they need me to talk to the guests and the contestants, and then they need you to actually do the cooking stuff and the baking stuff and all that stuff.
I gotta run around with my head cut off, just trying to get them to complete tasks a little bit.
And we'd love for you to talk to them.
And I try, but I cannot figure it out.
I'll say though,
I
it is-
cannot figure out how to have dialogue and small talk.
Yeah, you know how to give a cookie a nose, but you don't know how to talk to
but
someone.
so it's a lot of me going.
hard.
So it is
For me,
hard.
it is.
It is very hard to give a cookie a nose. Just actually try to think about giving a cookie a nose. They don't
it's just
usually
a little
have noses.
button. It's a button. We keep trying to tell you. Use a Skittle. Use an M&M.
Use a carrot.
No,
If you're a
I
vegan.
want
Use a
the
chocolate chip.
nose to be perfectly carved and caved. I
Can
want
I
it
say
to
something
really.
about you two? It's so interesting that when we show you a cake and we say comment on it, you have nothing to say, right?
No, nothing comes to mind.
And the same thing happens when we show you someone.
My mind goes blank. I can't see faces. I have that problem where I can't actually make out people's faces.
God, it's a miracle you're on TV. It's a miracle. It's a miracle.
It's an
'cause
absolute
almost
miracle.
Being on camera, it's faces, especially in what we're doing because, as you guys know, we have 48 contestants.
Oh, come
Yes.
on. And half of them become a partner duo at the mistletoe week.
That's right.
Yes.
We have one contestant from all of the contiguous United States.
Yes.
And halfway through, we have mistletoe
So
week where we make them
unfortunately,
make out.
I will say Hawaii and Alaska have been complaining a lot.
We ran out of flight money. And so we said we're going to cut the longest ones.
Which, as we all know, is Hawaii and Alaska.
Yeah.
So the thing is about this show is, yes, on first watch you might be a little confused as to who can win and how they can't win, because it does feel like we announce a winner at the end of each episode, also eliminating some people, and at the end of the show we do have one winner. So stick around and you will find out who the final winner is.
It's very simple. So all 48 guests get to the hangar. We built an airplane hangar in a big field. And so they get to the hangar and they get to work on creating the best holiday decoration for their home. So their station is their home. And as we go through the year, they build their home into being the best place. So that's inside and outside.
Exactly.
And-
It's half decorating, and a part we didn't explain. It's half survival. It's kind of like a
that's the
Mr.
week-
Beast video.
Yes.
Need
That's
that.
when
You
we
need that
bring
now.
in the county inspector to see if their home that they built is liable to the city, is up to code. And if they're not, they're cut. They're cut, and we burn down their house before their very eyes.
Yes.
And I want to say it's been absolutely incredible trying to capture it all because there's so much going on. We have 58 homes, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
So we're,
Yeah, so there's the 48 homes for the contestants, and then there's 10 bonus homes.
There's 10
If
bonus
you can
homes.
upgrade,
those-
if you win a golden ticket, you get upgraded into one of the bonus homes.
And that is where
but
the
hold-
people from Hawaii and Alaska can zoom in to participate in the bonus homes, but they have to be as loud as the people in the room to be heard.
And can I say we have 48 states, and can I say who the secret 10 are?
Yes.
Yes.
It's the Pentatonics and their management team.
Yes.
Their agents, and thank God
So
their
you gotta
agents,
get
their agents
upgraded.
are so funny. Their agents are
agents-
so funny.
So funny.
the
love
funniest
those
management
guys.
team I've ever talked to.
They redline everything when you're talking to them. You ask them a question and they say the question back, and then they say it in a red line of a voice. They say their answer like you're reading something written in red.
Yes.
But I really love that we added that because it felt like not enough cameras.
Yes.
So we added more.
And
It's
that's
been
why you
great.
actually are always saying top frame, bottom frame cameras, because at any shot, there are at least 3 or 4 cameras in the shot. And
Yeah,
that's
we
what
got
you were
your
saying.
feet, we got the countertops, we got it all.
And that's why the camera people are participating in the show.
That's right.
When we get to
Here we
Santa's
go.
reindeer round,
Santa's reindeer round.
So week 6
the
is
contestants go behind the camera, and the camera people get in and decorate a big pie.
Because
Because
as we all know, reindeer are employees but also celebrities. So that's why we call it that.
That's a little something I wanted to do after IOTC.
continue.
But you haven't lived until you've seen a first AC make a cookie.
It is unbelievable because there's something. This is what the reindeer
You
round.
haven't lived.
The reindeer round is special because it's what is more important about decorating than having a team help you decorate.
Yes.
And so
There you go, Diane. There she goes.
as the decorator have to step behind the camera in the leadership position and learn how to talk to a crew helping you decorate your fake house in the middle of Kansas in the woods.
It just reminds me, this was my idea because in 1983, I ended up being the star of my tour, and also I was in charge of selling merch. And I learned a lot about commerce.
And isn't that wonderful that they let you have ideas?
It's
it usually
amazing.
shows just hire the
amazing.
hosts.
I know. Usually they don't give input, and but they recognize who I am, and and I said I could be anywhere right now.
Well, I think the Great British Baking Show did a lot for all of us in this industry.
Yes.
Where
Yes.
those hosts have they all have EP credits, right? And I think they just really led the way for shows like us.
Well, and we should talk about that because the Paul Hollywood handshake. Everyone knows that means you did a good thing. We are doing our own.
Wait
Paul
till you hear
Hollywood
ours.
handshake.
Oh my God.
If you made a cookie I like, we get to sing a full 9-minute duet together.
Yes.
So I
yes.
hand you the microphone, and that means I liked what you did.
Yes, it's really obvious. I think what I watched when I saw the Greatest British Baking Show,
Uh-oh, he's
I'm
getting
nervous.
nervous.
Oh no!
Oh my
Paul's
God,
getting
he's
nervous.
changing accents because he's nervous. That's what
I
happens.
slipped up on my words
Put
like
a dollar
dumbass.
in the jar.
Oh God! What I liked about it
Oh,
was
I'm
Down, deep
nervous.
breath, deep breath.
it'll stop in a minute. What I liked about this was Paul's handshake was it wasn't obvious enough.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that when you come in and you want to sing that duet, it's so obvious that's your favorite.
Yes, it is.
I know.
And we're always singing my big Christmas hit, Santa. Don't worry, the girls are coming out tonight.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
Give
please,
us a
please,
chorus
please,
into the
please,
bridge.
Please.
Featuring
Give us the
Victoria
chorus into the bridge.
Justice.
Give us a chorus
Victoria
into the
Just the chorus into the
Victoria
bridge,
Justice
please.
is in the hangar, guys.
Yeah, she joins. It's actually a
She
3-person
joins
duet.
the hangar.
A
In
classic
week 7.
3-person
It's a
duet.
three-et, as we like to call it. A three-et. Hop to it. 2, 3, 4.
Santa, don't worry, because the girls are coming out tonight. Ho, 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 ho,
I love this bridge.
I'm Victoria Justice, and victorious is me. I was on Nickelodeon, and now it's Christmas. Girls, let's dance.
I
Girls, let's
love
dance.
Victoria
She's
Justice
incredible.
because she's almost rapping. She's
amazing.
white rapping is
That's
what
why
I like
said
to call
it's
it.
duet. White rapping.
Well, I said a duet between two people. So if we add a third, it has to be a rap.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes.
And you have to see Omar, the sous chef from Belize. You have to see him come in and sing that song with us when he makes that incredible candy cane made out of cereal. It's
Yeah,
incredible.
candy cane made out of cereal. And I have my classic, you did a good job. I kiss you on the mouth and I say, that's decorating. And if I really liked it, I'll give you a little tongue. The contestants were torn because I was silent to them for most of the time. And then all of a sudden they'd be kissed or tongued.
Decorate.
And Paul, how did you get so close in on that tongue?
We got a GoPro on his jaw.
Okay.
I have cameras everywhere. I have cameras absolutely
So
everywhere. I'm less of a director,
basically,
more of a stalker.
I would go up to Paul and I'd go, Paul, I liked it. Paul, I loved it. And he would go, get the cam. Get the jaw cam. And so I would go in, put the jaw cam in. I'd go up to them, give them the biggest, wettest, licky smooch
and I
you've
just
ever
want to give a
seen.
shout out to Chester Montveri. He runs the jaw cam. Only guy who runs a jaw cam in all of America.
It's amazing.
Chester's
He's
a great cam op.
awesome
Thank
guy,
you, Chester.
Chester
Thank you,
McCreary.
Chester.
A great cam op. It's harder than a steady cam, to be honest.
Thank you, but I know that some of the the tonguing, your tonguing can also be a kiss of death for these contestants, because if you don't like the way they tongue, you can change your mind, and it's almost worse than losing.
Absolutely. If you've wrapped a present so perfectly, I tongue you and you don't tongue back, you're out of here.
Yeah. Oh, and then when you get down to the when you're in the final round, right? When it's you two on the chopping block, we should talk about that. It's skiing time. Ski for your life.
Ski for your life.
For your life.
We airlift you out of the hangar and we bring you to an avalanche, and you have to ski.
You have to actually survive an avalanche. And
Yeah, so it's more like survive for your life.
Yes,
The skiing is pretty, yes, of course.
That part always scares me.
and that is always
No,
going to...
it is. It's scary.
Well, it's the survival aspect that Netflix said you need this now. And we
They
said,
loved
okay.
Alone, a hit show, Alone, and they were like, well, we like decorating, but this show is going nowhere. There's nothing. What if we just add a dimension of Alone into it?
Yeah, it was their idea. I mean, we were surprised. They said, we've already given you guys an avalanche budget. And we said, we didn't even know it was in there.
Yeah, we just wanted the home edit girls.
in there. We didn't even know it was in there. So
I said it would be better to use the budget maybe on something like having Martha Stewart come in. Any of these big holiday decorators or the home edit girls. I love those.
the
rainbow
only person,
girlies.
the only celebrity guest we could get was Sean Paul, who loved the whole
my
show.
Gosh. I
He-
love his song. I got the right to...
Oh, so you just do
All
that to
right.
songs.
All right, yeah, it's you. It's more of a jaw thing.
Yeah.
Now, I've got a question I think would be very interesting for the listeners. Our show is called Netflix is Decorating Something. To you, what is decoration and what is not
Whoa.
decoration? Because baking is a decorating a cake, decorating a gingerbread house, decorating a present, decorating
She's
a
locked
house,
in.
decorating a book, decorating a bed.
Welcome back to Ad on Ad on Ad on Ad. This week, we're talking to
HelloFresh.
Y'all, we love HelloFresh so much, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Ooh,
a meal
Lord.
kit subscription, guys, that you can just get the greatest stuff from.
Yes. You can,
Restaurant-style meals without the price tag of a restaurant meal. And then you get to make it at home and get all the credit.
and you literally got to choose from over 50 different recipes and have over 100 different add-ons like desserts, snacks, whatever you're feeling.
Even breakfast.
I've been making the one-pan cheesy black bean tacos, and what's great about that recipe is that you can adapt it, because when I ordered my box, I was like, I'm going to go vegetarian. So I got the veggie box. But then I realized that that was too hard. And I started eating meat again. But they give you little ads or little suggestions for how you can incorporate meat into the veggie meals. So I had it with chicken.
Wow.
And you can get 10 free meals at HelloFresh.com/freeartistsx4. Applied across 7 boxes, new subscribers only, varies by plan. That's 10 free HelloFresh meals just by going to HelloFresh.com/freeartistsx4. And how was that?
That was so
you did a great job.
good. Can you try the log line right at the end?
HelloFresh is America's #1 meal kit.
Give it a little more than that. Let's try a
I want
little
you to picture those cheesy bean tacos.
Oh, I love those.
Okay?
HelloFresh is America's #1 meal kit.
Now you love the tacos
Yeah,
too much.
Let's
Really?
try something that you're free, you're out with your friends, and
Okay,
something
yeah.
pops in your head. That cheesy, beanie, delicious goodness was right at home waiting for me.
Yeah, I'm at a bar. Okay.
Perfect.
Okay, that's
perfect.
exactly what he said.
HelloFresh is America's #1 meal kit. Wait, that was talk show host.
I think we're going to go with that one.
I think we're going to go with that one.
Hey everyone, we've got a live show, our first one ever, January 8th at 7:30 at the beautiful Dynasty Typewriter Theater.
If you're not in LA, you can still get get tickets and watch it live. Check it out at Dynasty Typewriter.
.com.
.com, not .gov.
Lincoln Bill. Decorating a drawer. Decorating a color book. You can decorate in so many different ways. Where do you draw the line as to what is not decorating?
Is that all?
You can decorate so many more things. Decorating a pool. Decorating a bed. Decorating
already said
a
that
pillow.
one. Go back.
Decorating clothing. Decorating your body. Decorating
Oh.
a body tattoo. Decorating decorating your body henna. Decorating your body stick.
Oh, these are
sticker
subsets.
tattoo.
The body one. Go back.
It's like you're in a Wikipedia article where you click on the other links.
I'm in an index.
Can you
I'm
do the
in the
subset
index.
of decorating a pool?
Decorating a pool water style. Decorating a pool floaties. Decorating a pool party. Decorating a pool covering
Okay,
it for
fashion
winter.
category. I want the fashion category.
Decorating a shirt. Macrame. Decorating a shirt. Stickers. Decorating a shirt. Different style of shirt.
Do the
Decorating.
political section.
Okay. Decorating a mayor. Christmas. Decorating a mayor. Thanksgiving. Decorating a mayor. Rerunning midterms. Decorating a general that's running for mayor. Decorating a general that's running for a more general
Okay,
position.
now this is actually to answer your question. This is where I draw the line. I think that it is not decorating when you earn a medal for military service.
That shouldn't be decorating.
I don't think that's
Oh
decorating.
my gosh, I feel like I'm in the production meeting, December
All the
13th,
way
2003.
December 13th, 2003. I
When it
remember
all
it like it was
When it-
yesterday.
Yes. So if you guys don't know, we started 2003 before Netflix was
Before
a thing.
Netflix, because this is how much Netflix believed in this show. It was back when they were still sending out DVDs to
It was
Blockbuster.
us and Orange is the New Black.
They said they have a vision, and to get
It
there, we
wasn't
got to
even.
send out DVDs to rent. That is step one. Then we have to monopolize and destabilize an entire industry. Then we get to execute our plan.
Mm-hmm.
And Netflix is decorating something is step 15 of a 30-part Netflix master plan that culminates in Spaceship.
And I'm honored to be a step.
Anyway, as you were saying,
Well-
I love that you're a step.
I love being a step.
I will say, and
getting
you did get in
emotional.
trouble
I'm
recently.
getting emotional.
Cupcake Mafia, Mariana.
Yeah.
You did get in trouble recently because you went to the VA and started screaming at all the decorated veterans.
Because I don't think they kept saying I'm a decorated veteran in war. That's not decorating.
no, you're right. That isn't a ribbon.
Decorating
Right?
is pipetting on a cake.
Yeah.
Decorating.
I totally agree.
Here she
is-
goes. Have fun.
Decorating is frosting a cookie. Decorating is wreathing an awning. Decorating is putting a Santa coat on yourself, and that's the end of my list.
And that,
So putting a Santa coat
I
on
love it.
yourself. That's the end of your
No,
list.
that's- and
Very
that's-
interesting.
that's
And
the
that's what
best
I
form
loved
of
because
decorating.
your section, you were kind of the mean one. You would not let them live
No.
if you didn't like their stuff. I mean, you
No,
would
I wouldn't
rip
let them live.
apart.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't let them live. I would inject them with a virus that will kill them 5 years sooner than they were meant to die. I've been in
Hey, what
contact with a
what a
laboratory.
magical virus, I will say. What an amazing virus to hit, specifically know the death date of somebody to hit 5 years earlier. Amazing.
I know, and I got to give a shout out to the scientists up in Ontario.
Thank you, scientists.
They have been biohacking a bunch of stuff, a bunch of goo
Really
in their
great
little
girlies.
pipettes.
Biohacking. They've just been looking for the best bio way to live and then doing the reverse of that. That's amazing.
Yes. And so I owe it to them because we really needed some stakes in this show.
did.
Some
we
stakes.
We did.
In addition to, of course, and I can't believe we haven't talked about this, the Pit of Doom.
Pit of Doom.
Jingle
Love the
bells,
Pit of Doom.
I want to go home.
Yes. That is week
Yes.
17.
Yes.
Theme song for the Pit of Doom.
Yes.
Yes.
Week 17, Pit of Doom. There is a pit filled with snakes, quicksand, and scaly mountain stoves.
Exactly.
And
The Pit of Doom itself is hosted by Jodi Sweeten.
yes. Oh, I love her.
Thank
I
you,
love her.
Jody.
You got it,
Thank
dude.
you so much.
Yes.
You got it, dude.
I love that she's down there in the pit. She's DJ is down there in the pit, and if you get into the Pit of Doom, she's gonna walk you through it.
Oh, it's really great. And then what I love about the
Jodi Sweeten was neither of those. You got it, dude.
Wasn't she DJ?
Ashley and
she-
Mary
No.
Kate?
No,
yeah.
you're wrong.
Jodi Sweeten was the two twins. She said, "You got it, dude."
Yeah.
The two
Now
twins?
I'm confused.
Yes.
No, Jody's
DJ?
Ashley and Mary Kate were the two twins.
What was her
Jodi
big
Sweeten
thing?
was the DJ is the oldest one.
Yeah, DJ
Jodi
says you
Sweeten's
got
the
it,
middle one.
DJ says you got it, dude.
No. The twins say you got it.
No,
dude.
Sorry, I don't know her IMDb.
I'm sorry. As we always say in Netflix, put it at a blender, but green light first, ask questions later.
Yes, that's
That's
it.
what we do.
Sorry to be such a stickler there. I feel like
You're
No.
definitely
No,
that.
you're a Full House historian on the side. I know you're on all the message boards, so you're gonna fact check us.
I'm sorry.
That's how the
Full
give and
House
take-
ran for 12 seasons
No.
from
No.
1992
This
to
is the give and take.
2003.
You're precise. I'm sloppy. You work with things. I work with people. That's
So
the give
let's
and
talk
take.
about the Pit of Doom because I thought it was so unfortunate that we filled it. It was just an oversight to fill it with snakes and scary monsters and also quicksand. So by the time the contestants got in there, the snakes and scary monsters had already sunk.
Yes.
Yeah, so it was. It's really sort of we thought it might work as sort of a psychological
Yes,
experiment.
yes.
Are you still afraid of the scary monsters and the snakes if they're buried
It's like
in the
it's like
quicksand?
deep water with sharks.
Yes.
What
Yes.
it is, it's we had lots of meetings about this,
Mm-hmm.
and here at Netflix is decorating something. Our meetings are capped at 12 minutes.
It is.
Yes.
So I think it was like right at minute 11 when we went, wait, those things will go into the quicksand as well.
Yeah, but
Yes.
do you remember the quicksand guy we met with was so charismatic.
Oh
Such
my
a-
God, he won me over. I was like, whatever you're selling, I'm buying.
Yes,
Pulled
I'll
a-
say
he pulled
he
a
was
quarter out of
attractive.
my ear.
He was
was attractive,
attractive.
Out of my
and
ear.
I'm straight.
He was
Yes.
attractive. I am hot.
I had a boy crush on him.
You were doing a Russian accent to him.
Oh yes, I was like, can't we? If it goes in there.
I said, "Oh, Paul's got the hots."
Oh yeah, and I'm straight.
I didn't
So-
care for him.
Anyway.
Anyway, I will say a couple of episodes have been released already, and the internet is abuzz about one contestant in particular, everybody's fan favorite. They're calling him Hot Tony, and they really seem to be liking what Tony is decorating. He's gone, what I would say, mega viral.
Okay,
People,
well,
I saw a
I'm
video
so sorry,
with
Diane. I gotta get in here.
2,000 likes on it the other day. Mega
On
viral.
which
Diane.
platform?
I saw it on TikTok.
Okay,
Okay,
not on that
stop
one.
telling us about your porn. My God.
Diane, you make out with this guy so much.
He just won me over so
No,
many times.
you have to
You
stop.
have to look. Hot Tony is really fun. I actually wanted to bring up all our contestants because we have so many fun ones. There's such a good time.
Bring up your favorites. Do it.
Well, Hot
Is that what's
Tony.
yours?
Hot Tony is amazing. I also love Annalisa from Idaho. She is a mother and a baker. She owns a tiny little shop for baked treats for dogs in Boise, and she's now trying to make treats for people.
And we do judge her on a handicap, right? So
do.
we take everything into account. Every time we take a bite, we go, this is good. It tastes like it's made for dogs, and if I were a dog, I would enjoy it.
Yes, so every contestant comes in on a rated handicap, kind of like golf.
Yes,
So
exactly.
she was a
It's
12.
golf.
She was a 12. It's golf.
And
It's golf.
unfortunately, everything I make somehow ends up being golf. But yes, and we have to talk about Boston Rob.
Yeah,
Oh.
Survivors, Boston Rob.
If you
And
were to
he's-
tell
he's
me,
representing Boston, of
if
course.
you were to tell me that Boston Rob was going to show up on another reality show, I would have told you you're off your rocker.
But you got to see Boston Rob and the Pentatonics. What energy. You could tell. I love Boston Rob because he can find a camera in 2 seconds.
Yes.
I'll put
He's
a camera
always
behind him and he spikes it and he finds it. But speaking of Boston Rob, we have to talk about the immunity idol, which is the leader hose.
The leader.
Yes.
So we
yes,
do
the
have a leader,
lederhosen.
and Boston Rob found it so quickly. He was the only one really thinking that there could be an immunity idol.
Well, I think
we
it
didn't
was
tell
during,
anyone.
like-
We-
Can I be honest? And I don't want to talk mess about Boston Rob. We went to dinner. We went to Spago. He was looking for immunity idols. I said,
His brain has been warped.
Like, give it
That
a rest.
poor man's brain
give it
has
a
been
rest.
warped.
Be present with us here.
my friend, there's not an immunity idol everywhere, okay? And you can't get out of this dinner.
Can't get out of this. This dinner isn't a mission. This dinner isn't a reward.
Eat with me. I'm paying.
You're not going to get points. This isn't going to help you in the next challenge. The next challenge is us hanging out. Oh, my God. But this immunity idol, my God. My
It
God.
was-
When
I
you
think it
get...
was- who? Sorry.
No, of course. When you get the leader host, and I mean, we have to talk about
I'll
this.
feel bad.
No.
Come on.
No, it's just like those meetings. It's just like those 12-minute meetings. We have to talk at the same time as
and
much
our
as
pace
each other.
this morning is quick.
I think it was who can make the best Christmas martini, and then Boston Rob left the bar area, right?
We were
Yes.
all like,
And
"What
we
is
went,
he doing?"
You got to make like a Shirley Temple with a mistletoe in it with a little vodka.
One of my favorite martinis.
Christmas
What is
martini.
a Christmas martini?
And then, but that was crazy. He said, I think I found the Christmas martini immunity idol, and it was Chris Martin from Coldplay.
Yes. Oh, Chris Martin from Coldplay. When he got stuck in the pit of doom, I was so sad for him.
He was
So
so
bad.
kind about it. He was kind of like, "Oh, I guess this is okay."
And remember when he was
Love,
talking,
baby.
when
It's all love.
he was very nice, but him trying to talk to Jodi Sweeten, it felt like a dog in an air conditioner trying to have a conversation. It just wasn't happening.
It wasn't clicking. She was all, "You got it, dude," and he was all like, "You just in the bells." Now, here's a question that
he
I've
only
always
sings and
had.
she only says her sister on the show's catchphrase.
I don't know what you're talking about. She says, "You got it, dude."
She says,
and
"You
the
got it,
twin.
dude."
They're two twins.
She says you got
two
it, dude.
twins, both named Jodi Sweeten. And they're religious too. No, but you know what I've always wanted to ask?
Go ahead.
What on earth does Viva La Vida mean? What on
Doesn't it
earth
mean live
does
the
that
life?
mean?
It means live the life. It's
Live the-
right there.
Then why not say that?
Because it's
He is in a different language. He
so
is in a different
confusing.
so
language.
saying that in a different language is still saying it.
Oh my God!
You know-
I just like, how am I supposed to know?
I know. Don't get emotional.
I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional.
okay.
I'm sorry, I'm thinking now. I'm thinking about a comfort cupcake, and it's only
No.
making it
Well,
all.
well, describe it to us. Maybe it'll calm us
God!
down.
Oh my God! Oh, I'm sorry. I have something in my throat. So it's a gingerbread shortbread cupcake.
No.
It's this big.
Oh, it's small. You love small
It's this
shit.
big. It's got a little ruffly paper around the side
Oh,
to
that's
hold
wonderful.
it. And on the top is the tiniest little gingerbread man you've ever seen.
And does that make you feel better?
That makes me feel so much better. And he's sitting in the Sprinkles Cupcake ATM at the Glendale Americana. And you put in the button and you put in your credit card and he comes out and he plops right there in the little window and you take it up and you open it and you hold it in your hands. And for a second, everything's okay.
This is how her father taught her to cope with things.
Yeah,
And
no,
I will-
mean, whatever you
Beautiful.
need to
Yeah.
feel better.
And I will say this was every day on set. I mean,
It was.
every day.
Oh,
Because
it's
it's
tense.
tense.
Everything
it's
is
tense.
tense. It's
I mean,
tense.
we're airlifting people out to go to an avalanche, come back, and
It's
then
a
poor Chris
lot.
Martin and Victoria Justice are fighting for the spotlight a little
Yeah.
bit.
I mean, and they were fighting for the
And
spotlight.
Victoria
Such
Justice,
similar
I will say,
careers.
just kind of stuck around. We just
asked
needed her for that one episode, and she stuck around. She
Yeah.
was like, "I want to hang out."
We paid her for one day.
But she was so nice. I thought she was so kind.
Well, she had in her writer that nobody could ask her to leave. And we thought that was just because she didn't want to feel rushed on the day. Turns out she is a bit of a squatter.
A bit of a squatter.
She squats. What's your guys' favorite challenge?
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
gosh.
And we
Can
can
we
say
talk
somebody
about
hasn't come
decorating
out yet.
President's Day? Decorating presents?
Decorating
That was
President's Day,
great.
it's really fun because they have to use one roll of wrapping paper to wrap whatever they've been given.
Mm-hmm.
And we gave them a lots of things.
It was
yeah.
it was less about how well you wrap and more about how big you can wrap.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And it was very exciting to see kind of the ingenious ways they would come up with wrapping very large, heavy things.
I loved how Boston Rob had to wrap that golf cart.
That
and
was
he
fun.
was all Bostoning out. He was
Yeah,
like,
and-
how am I gonna do this? How
I
am
love
gonna do
golf.
this?"
I love when
Yeah.
Tina from New Jersey wrapped that plutonium ion rod we
Yeah.
gave her.
Yes.
That was fun.
And she had to add the added challenge of not letting it glow outside of the present. She had to
Yes.
find like a titanium paper.
And
What-
quickly, just a big shout out, Tina. We know that you've melted.
Oh,
and we just want to send your family
girl,
love.
We
and
know you melted, and if you need anything, please don't be afraid to reach out, girly.
reach out, reach
I'll
out.
actually
We're
be
here for
singing.
you.
I'll be singing at Tina's funeral.
Oh,
No
that's so
way.
nice
Yeah.
for her.
Are you gonna-
That's so
I'm
nice.
doing Amazing Grace. How sweet that sound. How sweet that sound.
I didn't know that song had a bridge. That's so funny.
It's crazy that Eddie
I
I
had
didn't
no
know
idea.
that was the part of it. The first line was the bridge.
Yes, absolutely. I also wanted to give a special shout out to Marlon from Orlando, who had to wrap the concept of self-loathing,
Ugh.
which was so great.
and, and you really got to meet Marlo when you saw how big-
Marlon, you really got to meet Marlon.
Sorry.
Oh,
I'm
you're
just-
gonna make his present bigger. He's gonna be hating himself after that.
I
I'll
forgot
tell you
his
what.
name. I bet he hates himself more.
Well, you just said you really get to know, and then you said the wrong name.
Oopsie boopsie.
Oh, no,
don't
what
get
accent is
nervous.
this?
Don't get nervous.
Poor, poor.
It's like he's finding it as he does it.
Is nervous.
Okay.
You know, my favorite challenge, gotta say, it was when we gave every contestant a Rockefeller Center tree. And they had to find their way to decorate it.
Yes.
No ladders.
120-foot
no
tree.
ladders. No ladders. That's cheating.
Climb it.
Climb.
Climb it.
I
Climb it.
loved, when we all stood there with
Yes.
our little bullhorns shouting, climb, 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 climb. Oh, that was some of the funniest things I've ever seen.
That was awesome.
Yeah, it was really fun, and this is really, that challenge is when we revealed who the naughty elf was who was there to sabotage.
Oh, so
Because we
fun.
all watched the trailers and said, let's throw one in.
And the naughty elf was Jim Rash.
Jim Rash!
Jim Rash from
coming around,
Community.
tripping everybody by the ankles.
And it was
Academy
really great.
Award-winning screenwriter Jim Rash and the dean from Community.
He was amazing
I-
as the naughty little elf.
I hate to tonk my horn, but
Tonk your horn.
We that was the first episode of Netflix television where it's entirely shot on drones on Apple
Yes.
Store.
And it's so
Drones.
innovative.
It's going to go down
so-
in history.
It's
It might
gonna-
be the only one.
Oh, I hope it's the only. I would love to be the first and only of something.
I hope someone sees it and says, "I don't want to do that."
If you're the only one, it means you did it right.
It does.
Yes,
It
and then
means you're
everyone
dumb.
said, you did it so good, we never have to do that
We'll
again.
never do it again.
Oh, and we needed those drones because we otherwise never would have found out that Victoria was hiding in one of the branches.
Yes, she was. That girl. It's
Well, that
so
girl.
And
interesting.
she really made it a home. Little
She
pillow,
really-
little string lights,
Little
big
pillow.
tapestry.
I love the
Girl
challenge.
was sleeping.
I love the challenge where we gave each contestant a Mrs. Claus, and we watched how they treated her.
That was really
Yes,
fun.
the wife
Decorating a
challenge.
relationship.
Wife
Decorating
challenge.
a wife.
Decorating, yeah.
Decorating a wife with love
Love,
or
compliments,
The wife,
adoration.
It's the ultimate wife.
That is decorating to me.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. I think we should also let everybody know that, you know, it's very clear and easy to understand what this show is. And you're going to love it when you see it. But there's also a voting element. So you need to be watching very closely because you get to pick the winner.
Yes.
American Idol style.
The ultimate decorator.
We're bringing that back. We are bringing that back. How are we going to do that? Oh my
So we've
goodness.
set up a WhatsApp. We've set up a WhatsApp account, and you can
You're always
text the
thinking.
I'm
using-
always
You're always
thinking.
thinking.
I'm always
We're using mine.
So are you?
We're going to use my WhatsApp.
Because you don't really know anybody international, so you never
No.
really use.
Well,
your,
I had that one producer I worked with in Lagos, Nigeria, for this album I was doing that involved some interesting drums. And And so that's why I had it. And then now it's pretty empty.
We could not figure out how to set up a new WhatsApp, so we just are using yours.
And that's what it was. She just raised her hand and we said, okay, the meeting's up. It's been 12 minutes. We'll use her WhatsApp.
I said, I have WhatsApp. It's on my phone. It's next to my Flappy Bird.
Why? You know what? Why create a new WhatsApp when you already have one? That's wasteful. It's storing up space on the servers. I think I'm so fed up with all the waste.
Oh, no.
With all the waste.
It's time for another comfort cupcake.
What's a cupcake look like, Bags?
It's a black and white
you're-
cupcake.
Bags, what's a cupcake?
With
Why are you
little
nervous?
Oreos. little
Oreos on a cupcake?
Little Oreos. And it's sitting in the Sprinkles ATM at the Dallas-Fort Worth airport. And I'm pushing the little buttons. And I'm putting in my credit card. And it's falling in the little slat. And I'm taking a bite. And it's a little stale. But that's kind of how you like it.
Sometimes it feels like she likes vending machines more than cupcakes. Because it's always about the vending machine.
Oh, well, I'm just painting the picture. I'm painting the picture.
I like it. I like it.
Well, this has been a hoot and a half. An absolute hank and a pank. Please, guys, tune in to Netflix is decorating something very soon. Is there any final thoughts you want to give the people to convince them to listen in?
I think, we've been talking about a lot of different elements of the show. But I think it would not be a Netflix is doing something episode if we didn't give a final rundown of all the rules,
Yes.
start to finish.
Okay. Yes.
And we'll end it on what they win.
Yes.
Yes.
Because that's always crazy.
Let's do it. So 48 contestants, each from a state that the contiguous continental U.S., excluding Alaska and Hawaii.
And Hawaii, but they are on Zoom as part of the 10 bonus round with the Pentatonics and their managers. Very funny, very funny.
Silly agents and managers for the Pentatonics.
Every week they have a challenge. They have to complete challenges from decorating cookies to decorating wrapping presents.
And we went over how many different things you can decorate.
Yes.
But the only thing they're not decorating is 5-star generals and war
And
vets.
they
That's
will
correct.
not
They
be
will not be
doing
doing
that.
The station they're given in the airplane hangar in the woods is their home that they must build up throughout the entire challenge.
And we burn the home down if they get eliminated.
Exactly. There's
Oh,
immunity.
shoot, we're running out of time. We got to go twice as
Okay,
fast.
Before
There's
they
a-
get eliminated, they'll be in the Temple of Doom. And the Temple of Doom has quicksand, snakes, and something else.
Yes.
Jodi Sweeten.
And then the
That's week
mistletoe
17?
round. The mistletoe round. Something happens, but also you're kissing and you're tonguing, and you can eliminate someone by tongue.
There's a reindeer week where the camera crew has to cook and decorate for them, and they become the camera crew.
There's an immunity idol in Boston Rob. We'll find it.
Ding dong, ding dong. It's Happy Honda Days. Each one of them gets behind a car, and they have to find the ultimate candy cane in a car.
Ding dong, ding dong. It's Nissan's Taco Bell week. Each of them have to eat a Gorditas Crunch
God.
and decorate it.
I will say,
with their
tonguing the
mind.
people after they eat a Gordita Crunch was fun.
Ding dong. Is that an angel up top of the tree or Adele? You have to decide.
Ding dong. It's Cliff Bar's Hyundai Elantra week. And they have to run a car with their own energy instead of gasoline.
Ding dong. It's Victoria Justice is still here week. We try to convince you to decorate her away from the show.
But watch out because Jim Rash is the naughty elf and he might mess you up.
And Chris Martin is the immunity idol, maybe?
Yes,
too?
ding dong, ding dong. Ding dong, ding dong. Time to vote on your phones. Send in your votes to WhatsApp before the Cheez-Its on a Jeep week.
Write
Drive
this
up
down.
in your Jeep.
Cheez-Its
Drive up
on
in your
a
Jeep.
Jeep.
Write
Drive
this
up
down.
in your Jeep because Timothy Chalamet is hiding in a shrub and you gotta look like him to win.
But if you run him over in your sleigh on the 405, you win.
Write this down. At Lindy_Plop is the WhatsApp. So write that down.
And the
Write that
number
down.
is, you have an international number for WhatsApp too, which is
Yes.
1-404-25-61-4444.
It's one of those numbers that turns into two number sets at the end. It's
So-
confusing.
And to text your choice for the winner, you have to write something that is at least 2,000 characters. Cannot be less.
At least.
And we are only accepting votes in essay form.
What do you win, you say? A lifetime supply of Sephora eyeshadow. Just the Sephora
the biggest decorating you can do.
And a duet
Your
with me.
eyes.
Your eyes.
And a duet with me on my newest album.
But if you'll have to make it to the final two to face the avalanche, ski week, ski season, it's avalanche. You're going to avalanche for your life to see if you can survive to become the ultimate decorator.
The last 5 minutes of every episode we call Yuletide time, which is we turn the cameras upside down.
That's right.
And the first 5 minutes we call murder time. One of the people was murdered last night, and you have to figure out which contestant actually did the murdering. Nobody was actually murdered. It's just fun and games.
Minute 18 to 19 is cheese minute. That's
Cheese
when
minute.
you have to put cheese on whatever you're decorating, and it's gotta make sense, or else.
And,
Who hosts Cheese Minute? Clay Aiken!
and he is singing the whole time. No.
For coins! For coins! For coins!
So, yeah, it's safe to say there's something for everyone.
So tune in. The post show is coming, the breakdown, where we get every 58, I guess, contestant to sit down in a room and talk about how they faced
And
the
we
game.
also get the governor of whatever state they represent in with them so that they can hang out
to give
and
them a
talk
key.
shop.
To give them a key.
Get a key.
You get a key.
Contestants are competing for keys.
Not
and
to the
Clay
city,
Aiken is
but to their
competing
new
for coins.
houses.
But make sure this is a call to action. If you're watching, Netflix is decorating something at home and it snows, post a picture and you could join the competition.
Just post it and we'll
Immediately.
find it.
We'll
Post
find
it and we'll find it.
Don't tag
Post
us.
it and we'll
Don't
find it.
send it to us.
If
We
you
don't want
tag us,
any-
you're disqualified.
Only if it's snowing.
The caption needs to be watching, and then we find it.
We love you guys.
So
Merry
tune in.
fucking Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And I hope the show
happy
goes
holidays
well.
and keep decorating something.
This has been Artists on Artists on Artists on Artists answering the question. Now that's why they call it showbiz. Good night, Hollywood.
Live
from the beautiful Dynasty Typewriter. Join our Patreon for more fun stuff where we break down this episode and do other stuff.
I'm taking a break.
Artists on Artists on Artists on Artists is an improvised Hollywood roundtable podcast created, performed, and produced by Kylie Brakeman, Jeremy Colhane, Angela Giratana, and Patrick McDonald. Music is by Gabriel Ponton. The opinions expressed on this podcast do not reflect the opinions of anyone who works on it, not even the performers, because this is an improvised podcast and we're stupid. Full video versions of AOA are available on YouTube, so please like and subscribe and leave us a 5-star review wherever you get your podcasts. That's all for now. Good night, Hollywood!